Action.
Hi, everybody. Miss Heather and I have missed you so much.
We have.
We missed tons of things, everything about our preschool day, but one thing we really miss is doing chapel with all of you guys. So we thought we would do a little chapel this morning with you as Palm Sunday is quickly approaching. So we want to do a little story with you and just talk about what it means to have Palm Sunday coming. So you're going to read along here. We'll start our story. Friends, Jesus said to his disciples, I need to go to Jerusalem. I have some important things to do, and I want to celebrate Passover with you there. Will you please come with me? Sure, they said. Passover is such a great holiday, such good food, and what a wonderful story Passover celebrates. It's so good to be with friends and family. So Jesus and his friends started to go to Jerusalem. When they got close to the city, Jesus said, I would like 2 of you to go borrow a donkey in the next village. Please tell the owner I need it. He will understand. So when the 2 friends came back with the donkey, Jesus climbed on its back and rode down the hill into the city of Jerusalem. And the disciples all followed behind him. Suddenly, they found themselves in a huge parade. People were singing and shouting,
Hosanna!
Hosanna! God's King! People all over heard the shouting and the singing, and they joined in the parade too. Hundreds of people, thousands of people. They started taking off their coats and laying them down so that Jesus and the donkey could walk across the coats. They pulled more palm branches down from the trees, and they waved those and they sang. And then they threw their palms on the ground to make a path for Jesus. The crowds gave Jesus a royal welcome as he rode into the city just like a king. But Jesus was a very different king. He was a king of peace. Not everybody understood that because Jesus was not at all what they were expecting. They thought the crowd was too loud and the people were getting too big. The parade was getting too big. Who is that man? Someone asked. What in the world is going on here? The crowd answered, This is Jesus, God's King. He has come to save us. Some of the religious leaders murmured, Hush, Jesus, tell your friends to be quiet. It's way too loud. But Jesus said, We can try to make these people be quiet, but that would not make a difference because today the whole earth is celebrating. All right, so that's a pretty cool story. Miss Heather, why was everybody so excited? What do you think?
You know, it is a really fun story. And I think what's really important for us to think about is how excited the people were because they thought Jesus was going to do something great. And he did, because that's what Easter is all about. But it ended up that he was a different kind of king. That's what you said in the story, right?
Yeah, I think we always think about kings like wearing crowns and big fancy robes, but I'm pretty sure Jesus didn't look very fancy coming in on that donkey.
No, he didn't. He didn't. And he was on his way to the temple. We have a little thing of our church. He was on his way into Jerusalem to go to the temple because being at a place like the temple was important to him. That's where he worshiped with his friends and with his family, just like you guys. A lot of us are used to going to our churches or being with our friends and our family around holidays. And so it is kind of hard to think about celebrating Palm Sunday in a different way. So maybe actually that's how we can relate to the story this year. Is the people were surprised and a little disappointed that Jesus wasn't the king they thought.
Right.
And we're a little surprised and disappointed that we don't get to be here in our church or with our family and friends on Palm Sunday and Easter.
Maybe you guys can do a little art activity and draw these palms. This is pretty easy. You need what? One color, right? You need green, and you can draw these fancy leaves. Maybe you guys could even cut some palms out that you can use with your family to celebrate.
Or you could go into your yard with your mom or your dad and ask if you could cut something from a bush or from a tree. We have a lot of things that are growing in our yard right now because it's spring.
Yeah, it doesn't have to look just like this. Just something green that you could use as a palm, right?
And celebrate that, you know what? Jesus, even though it was different than everybody thought, he still was here and we still celebrated. And so even though Palm Sunday is a little different this year than we thought, we will still celebrate.
All right, well, thanks. Well, Thanks to Miss Jenny. You can't see her, but Miss Jenny from the Twos is here videoing for us. So,
She is. Maybe I'll wait.
Wait,
here,
we do need to see
her.
Miss Jenny
Hold on.
before we.
Hi, friends.
I know you all miss her probably more than you miss Miss Heather and Miss Sarah. And we miss Miss Jenny too.
All right. Well, we love you guys. We will see you soon. Have a good weekend, and maybe we'll touch base next week with another chapel time.
Hosanna!
Bye.